ACS Group obtained a net profit of €605 million, 5% more than the previous year. Supported by the good operating performance of all activities, EBITDA grew by 17.9% to €1,679 million. Sales grew by 12.5% year-on-year to €29,702 million, while the backlog reached record levels exceeding €86,500 million after growing by 15.5% in the last 12 months. One of the most noteworthy projects is the 50 years concession for the new SR 400 managed lane toll road in Atlanta.
Awards in new generation infrastructure markets such as energy transition, new sustainable mobility, and digital infrastructure represented around 50% of the $40.4 billion of new orders, which grew at 16.5% year-on-year FX adjusted.
On November 6, the ACS Group signed with a syndicate of banks made up of 45 Spanish and foreign entities the novation of the financing agreement for a total amount of €2,100 million, maturing on November 20, 2029, which may be extended for a further 2 years. This November, Madrid hosted the third edition of the Global Mobility Call, the largest event in Spain on sustainable mobility. The ACS Group was the protagonist, thanks to the presence of Skyports, Glideways, and Iridium, which presented their disruptive proposals in this field. During the Global Mobility Call, the group also contributed the experience of these experts in several of the presentations and presented the futuristic proposal of Skyports and Glideways through drones and autonomous vehicles. Skyports is also a protagonist in the ACS Group's news, because just in the close of the Global Mobility Call, we learned that it had been selected as the preferred operator of the downtown Manhattan heliport, which will promote sustainable air mobility in New York. The ACS Group continues to be fully involved in the work to restore normality in the Valencian community, after the extremely serious floods last month. During the last few weeks, the teams of Dragados, Texa, and Vías have continued working to contribute to the recovery of key infrastructures for mobility in the area. Hochtief increased its net profit by 12% to €450 million in the first 9 months of 2024. In this period, sales were 7% higher than in the previous year at €23.6 billion. ACS Group continues to fuel its portfolio of new generation projects with the new Turner project, which has begun the expansion of the Vantage Data Center's campus in New Albany, Ohio. The contract is valued at $2 billion. Turner held its Innovation Summit 2024 in Miami, event attended by representatives of all companies that make up the ACS Group, as well as the leading experts in the sector. With this year's theme, Expanding Horizons, Exploring Beyond What Is to What Could Be, the transformative trends shaping the industry have been addressed, from AI and digital transformation to climate technology and sustainable infrastructure. CIMIC, through the CPB constructors, have been selected by the South Australian government to deliver the main South Road Duplication 2 project. Project being delivered in alliance will deliver a 6-kilometer duplication road in the south of Adelaide to improve safety, traffic flows, and connectivity in the southern Floreal community. Abertis has launched the second edition of its Zero Accidents AI Challenge, aimed at startups from around the world. The objective of this initiative is to integrate new technologies to advance towards a vision of zero accidents on the road, taking advantage of tools such as artificial intelligence and data analysis. Flatiron, in partnership with E.E. Cruz and Turner, continues to transform the New York metropolitan area, now with the 2 Penn Plaza project. The work will transform this enclave near Penn Station to improve pedestrians' livability and improve the efficiency of public transportation. HOCTIP built the King Abdulaziz International Airport in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, which opened in April 1981. Up to 12,000 people from 40 countries worked on the site, and HOCTIP built a small city in the desert for the employees and their families. Merdeka Tower, the world's second tallest skyscraper at 679 meters, opened in January and was built by Turner. Dragados has been selected by the U.S. Navy to transform the historic Pearl Harbor base in Hawaii through the construction of a nuclear submarine dock.